All right, welcome. So you're interested in what the full day program looks like. Good choice. This is a 14, 15-hour day, nonstop. I'm more worried about you keeping up than me getting tired. So awesome day. This day is a day where school climate changes, relationships change, and it's like a new beginning. Here's how it works. But know that I know that I'm the guest in your building and I'm wanting to know your theme, how you'd like the day to go, and also to tailor my message to your needs and your wants. Let me just share with you, though, what I have found to work best, and together we will make it a great day for everyone. So the day starts about 7 a.m. and this is a meet and greet with school administration, the principals, counselors, maybe the superintendent, key teachers, coaches. This is where we introduce ourselves and listen to the needs of each other, everyone, the overall school climate. And of course, I want to know your expectations, and I'll share with you a little bit about me and what you can expect. And it's awesome. But let me tell you why we do this day. Maybe you've experienced a suicide in your building. Maybe you're having trouble getting back to normal. I get it. I understand. I've done this hundreds of times. And sometimes it takes an outsider to say the things that you can't. But I say it in a way where it needs to be said because of where we are, what we're going through, but what we need to hear in order for us to move forward together as a school, as teachers, as students, as the community. And I'm always careful and sensitive. I'm always age appropriate, and I'm understanding of the responsibility of my words and the incredible responsibility with knowing that our teens are vulnerable and impressionable. My friends, I never want to leave a community where you have to pick up the pieces after I leave. That's one of the other reasons why this is important. I strongly believe that if I'm going to come into your school community and I'm going to talk to kids about mental health or suicide prevention or moving forward in the grieving process, I think we have a responsibility to talk to the adults in their lives as well. And that's teachers, it's coaches, that is support staff, it's parents. So after the meet and greet, I like to watch the buses come in and meet the students as they start their day. At this point, they know who I am because I've already sent you a video introducing me to your school community. And so when they see me there, they're like, wow, oh, that's Jeff. He's here. They get a little excited. Frankly, my friends, I do too. So we have an assembly in the gymnasium or the auditorium, and this is where we build the trust and the respect. The relationship is built here, and while the kids all think this is about suicide, if you've had a suicide, or loss, if you've had loss by a car accident or something, my friends, I've dealt with everything. Whatever may have happened in the past, our teens, whatever is going on, they have their own opinion of what the talk is about. Even though we tell them it's not about that. Funny, because my talk isn't necessarily about any of what may have happened. I mean, I will address it so that we know we're on the same page. But then I take them on more of a self-explorative journey of themselves. Wherever they are, and maybe that is in the now and the present. Who are they? What are they feeling? And then I'll ask, and this is the question I think really challenges them, who's the hardest person to get to know? At this point, they're looking at me, and friends, I don't look like the kind of guy you'd bring in to speak to your students. I think they like that a little bit. But I look more like the guy that parents would tell their kids not to talk to. But my friends, right from the beginning, these questions that I ask makes them think right away about themselves, life. Who is this guy? I like this guy. I like the way he talks. I like his style. I like his tattoos. And they're not expecting any of this. And I also tell them I'm going to change their lives. And I tell them that when they're still making a decision of whether or not to listen. And believe me, they do. Now I take them to where they want to go. How are they going to get there? And what are the things that are important to them? I talk about self-esteem, self-respect. I talk about being persistent, college, traits, life, attitude, choices, behavior, judging others. Talk about love, loving yourself, drugs, alcohol, expectations, disappointment, setting goals, and so much more. The messages within the messages of the stories I share. My friends, I'm present, I'm engaged, and they love it. And it's a talk that they will never forget. And so the assembly is over, and I welcome any students or teachers that if anyone wants to talk, I'm here all day or the next 2 days. I mean, some schools like to have me on campus for 2 days, sometimes 3. You'd be amazed at how many students are lined up. So now we know the students that are on the school radar, but now you also have many more that you weren't even aware of. But now you can keep an eye on them, and I'll keep you posted of every conversation. And this is where you hear about suicidal ideation, rape, physical, mental abuse. I've heard it all, my friends. I've heard it all. I like to have a counselor with me, and sometimes that's an administrator. That's okay, whomever, if someone is available. But this is where the magic happens. The one-on-one conversations where I get to inspire, listen, and I get to challenge them, and I do. One of the other things I say to my audience is, you're not a victim. I challenge them to think bigger, to do better, be better, and most importantly, that it's okay to ask for help, to have trusted adults that you can reach out to. My friends, this day goes nonstop, one after another. Magic. And we can also meet with your student leaders or athletes or groups. I mean, maybe you lost a popular student. Maybe the student was a junior. The class is really struggling. We've opened up the auditorium where we sit and we be. They ask questions, we talk. I'm honest with them, they want that. I tell them what they need to hear. And sometimes this is the closure they need, and they listen because they're like, he gets it. He understands. He's right. My friends, whatever, wherever, however, and with whomever I need to be with, doing what I need to do, let's be there. Then maybe we do a teacher in service where I talk about teen mental health and suicide. This is a fun and informative workshop that they enjoy. It's not depressing. It's about relationships and being that trusted adult. If anything, I validate who they are and the awesome responsibility they have each and every day. Touch the heart, the mind will follow. I thoroughly enjoy talking to teachers. Most of the time, the last event is with parents and community. But before they show up at 6 or 7, I like to visit the athletic fields and watch the kids. Maybe there's a game going on. Let's attend the game. Love cheering the student athletes on, and folks, they love it too. If possible, plan this day around a game or homecoming, and we will have the parent community program at 6 p.m., and I can be at the game for 7:30 p.m. The game is important because the students like, what? He's still here? He even came to the game? This is real to them. And the whole day is cemented because they look at me as real and that I care, and the kids want that. Listen, they ask 2 questions. Can I trust you? And do you care about me? And when they see me in the halls and around the school, in the library, meeting with kids and at the game, yeah, they get it. They like it. Also, I hang out with the kids and answer questions at the game. These are awesome conversations they will never forget from that guy that invested in them. Folks, it's an amazing day. I don't really know what else to say. But let me know what questions you have. I can't explain enough how awesome this day is. Let's do it, my friends. Let me know what you need and how I can best serve you and your school. And also, hey, if there's a local school administrator, counselor, teacher that you know that might be looking for a speaker as well, if you both schedule me at the same time, the cost is more reduced and affordable for you both. Consider that, especially when this is a 15-hour day. Okay, my friends, so contact Betty at betty@jeffyalden.com or call 1-800-948-9289. Look forward to chatting with you soon. Take care.